gotta bear with me. Oh, bear with me. Oh, baby, just.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Those that are new, welcome. My name is Kia, and those that have been supporting me, I thank you and welcome back. Today, I have something very exciting. I unboxed about a week and a half ago. I had gotten a Kors Essential belt. Y'all just have no idea how happy I was to receive this belt. I want to be able to give you guys a full review of how the belt felt. I know I'll be posting videos. Sorry if I'm like cutting the video because I have like people that'll come up to me. I'm technically out on the field now, but I'm actually doing an off duty, so it's like code 9. And I'll be like walking around in a few, so I'll probably have to cut out and come back. But right now I'm technically in a safe spot, but I have another officer like riding around, so he's kind of like got my back right now. You guys ever wondered what goes into a law enforcement duty setup, or you're considering upgrading your own gear, or want to know like what's the best belt to have? Stay tuned because we're going to talk about this Kors belt. I wore it to work. I have been absolutely loving it. That's one. It has helped my back significantly. I don't feel a lot of stress on my back. I don't feel it on my hips anymore. My first impressions was like the weight of the box. It wasn't even that heavy. When it did hit my porch, I didn't even notice because the box was like literally yay big, like literally like the size of my head. I got the mechanism for my belt, so it is like a cinching. You can loosen it, you can tighten your belt, the outer belt, inner belt. I also got a belt hanger, and we got like, you had the wrench tool for it as well. I'll get out the car so I can show you. Hold on. This is the belt. Sorry, because I gotta walk around. So as you can see, it is so freaking nice. And so the belt mechanism, I'm so comfortable, and it just fits to my body. So I think this belt is very good for officers that are new to patrol. They also need to you can look into, like I said, they have 3 classifications. So within those 3 classifications, you can pick the belt that you feel is gonna perform best with your job duty. That I liked about the packaging as well, I don't know if I mentioned it, it had a measuring tape. You can measure yourself to the belt. So I measured myself. I made sure that when I did, I maybe did a few inches more from where I measured myself. So I had a little bit of wiggle room. So let's say if I did go out with all my coworkers and we had a pretty big lunch or dinner, I made sure that I had wiggle room. So because I told you there's a cinching mechanism on the belt, I'm able to make it tighter or I can make it looser. So that was one thing that I absolutely loved about the belt, because after I was done cutting it, 2 inches more than what my measurement was. So my measurement was a 32, around there. So I made it to like maybe a 33 and a half, and it gave me a lot of room. So after doing so, I put my measurement to the belt, I marked it, and that's when I started to cut around there, and I pretty much have a lot of room. I cut the belt. I had to burn it. You have to burn the end so you don't have all the nylon, like the rest of the nylon fabric like just hanging off. You need to actually like burn the ends. So after I burnt the ends, you would have the mechanism put on, and then there's like 4 screws at the bottom, a part of the belt that just places the nylon part of the belt together. So I'll make sure I show that to you guys. Belt, pretty much I cut that because it was pretty long. Cut it to my size. And one of the things that I liked about that was it actually felt very tight. Like I knew that my belt wasn't going anywhere. So the inner belt, cut that, burnt the ends, and then I finally put the belt on. Was amazing. It felt light. Of course, I didn't have my equipment on it at the moment, but one of the things that I liked was that it felt very light. It felt very structured. As you can see now, this is how my belt looks. Kors Essentials, they are progressing every year. They're coming out with new things. So I have to admire that. And they're looking out for us that are serving you guys at the end of the day. One of the things I have to applaud them on is that you have 3 classes of belts that you can choose from. I will say you have to worry about one thing. If you do cut this belt, you cannot get a return on that. So please read the directions. I have to admit, if you follow the directions, belt will be fine. So I'm already happier going to work and feeling more comfortable with my equipment. I don't have to worry about my belt falling. I don't have to worry about equipment falling off my belt. Kors Essential has made me a whole lot more secure with my equipment, and I have to thank them. They get a, I want to say right now, the only reason why I don't give 10 out of 10s anymore is because honestly, I've never given anybody a 10 out of 10 because no one could be perfect and we can always improve. So I will give Kors Essential, I want to say a good 9 out of 10. You guys have a good day. Hopefully I helped you a little bit. If you have any questions or you want me to do more videos and reviews, please let me know. And I will see you guys on the next video. All right, bye.